The YouTubers, I am going to talk to you about a phone which I've been using for a little more than a year now. It's not a new phone, it's not even an old phone, it's what I call the grandfather of the Optimus G series phones by LG. That is the LG Optimus G. This is where it all started from. Now, currently, there is a lot of hype uh, in the CES this year, CES 2015, about the LG Curve 2, the second generation Curve phone of LG. But let me just, this phone is special. This phone is where it all began from. I mean, this is where it, all started. The innovation first. Um, uh, if I'm not mistaken, this was the first phone by LG which had a glass sandwich body, sandwich design, which right now Sony is exploiting a lot. LG had the first one, and this is the beauty. Okay, it's not an unboxing. I've used this phone before, but yeah, I had a bunch of headphones with this phone, which these are the ones. They call them quad beat. I have no idea why do they call them quad beat. I mean, the sound is similar, not much difference among everything else. Let's get rid of the box. You don't need a box for this one. Nah. Alright, let me just talk to you about the phone. So my usage of phone is pretty average, too heavy. Normal multimedia, social media, uh, gaming. Not a heavy gamer though. I keep checking out new games that are released on the Play Store. I test different Twitter apps that come out, and even the other social media apps that are there out in the market. I'm not much of a productivity user of the phone. I mean, I do all that on my laptop, not much on the phone. Uh, and the usual call text. Before buying this phone, I had a Lumia, a Windows Lumia, and I like clicking pictures. I mean, the camera quality on that was really nice. However, uh, this one does have a 13 megapixel shooter, but you know what they say, megapixels is not the whole story. It's there's more to it. There's more to it. So this phone actually worked really well. It has a really good battery life. Uh, if I can show you when this phone is last charged. But let me just show you when this phone is last charged. Yeah. If you can see it in this, I don't know if you can see it. If you can see it. Yeah, I had charged this phone. Okay, so this is my secondary device, but still, I charged this phone 24 hours, and right now it says, yeah, estimated time remaining plus 13 hours. Usage on battery 26 hours 22 minutes. Okay, this is my secondary phone, but this phone is always on. Uh, it's hooked onto Wi-Fi though, but it's still on. I still use it. The brightness is set to auto, and WhatsApp, normal, Instagram. Currently, I don't have any games. I don't have any games on this phone because this is not my. It is not my everyday phone. It's just a phone that I'm just using. And okay, first thing, let me give you a list of things that annoy me in the phone. Like seriously annoy me in the phone. What annoys me in the phone is the battery, the camera rather. It's not the best camera in the world. show you. Show you a good place. Can you see? It's it's horrendous. I mean, look at it. The flash is just too much. Colors are all bland. It's dull, and I'll just show you the settings of this. This is set to 13 megapixel. I you know, first disappointment. Second disappointment, when you do a lot of gaming on this phone, not too much, but say for about half an hour, especially when I play Dead Trigger 2, this part of the phone, obviously beneath the cover, this part of the phone used to get really hot, and trust me, not because of the cover. I split without the cover. I hadn't used the cover at that time. Actually, I'm not a big fan of the cover. I don't like snapping covers of the phone. This one, however, I had to snap on for the reason I'm going to tell you, or rather show you. Uh, so, okay, first the heating issue, camera issue, the only issues I had with this phone, I really liked it. It has a good feel in the hand. It's not too light. It has good strong. It has a good tactile feel with the buttons. SIM card slot is out here, out there. And I have back screen card on this phone because 8A plastic. It's glass. So I'll show you why I have that. The reason why I have that cover is because last summer I had gone on vacation and I had a small accident. And this happened to my phone. Behold, the LG Optimus G cracked edition. Yeah, this is what happened to my phone. So ideally, I had a bike accident, uh, and the phone was in my pocket all the while. So I think it hit against the road, just like this, and this is what happened. Ideally, the screen guard is protecting this thing because actually the glass is shattered. See it. The glass is all shattered. It is going to give away. If I just peel this off, this is going to fall out. That's actually the only difference. I really like this phone, and one of the reasons why I'm not, parting ways with this phone. I could replace this, but it makes for good memories and hell of a story to tell you. I will link down, or in fact add my bike images at the end of the video. So technically what happened to my phone is nothing as compared to what happened to my bike. So the question here is the LG Optimus G stronger than my bike? And for people who are aware of bikes, when you see my bike, when you see the images of my bike, you'll understand which bike it is. And okay, let me just put it out there, this accident did not happen because of speeding. It was a douchebag who just came out from the other end, head on towards me, and I jammed the brake and we collided. It was a four-wheeler. I'm not going to say anything else. It's a four-wheeler. Came and collided with the bike, and I should made it. So yeah, this phone is quite nice. Oh, by the way, when the phone shipped out, I don't know if you can see it against the light. but those chrome edges like this on the edge of the bezel, it's chromed edges all along the phone, but they keep they fade out. Okay, see here. This will focus. Yeah, here it's all black. It's all gone. It's over here. Over here is there, but this is there. Here it's just black. It's gone out. So ideally, this technically when it was a new phone, yeah, it did look good and all that, but manufacturers should try making their phone more uh, productive rather than gimmicky. I don't. I mean, of course, aesthetics are important, but I don't see why if they would have made this thing black, I don't see the huge difference that this phone would have. I mean, if anything, this thing is. I mean, after a while, it's just really annoying. I don't know why they call it blue. It's this is the dumbest thing ever. It's just black. Unless you do the white edition, it's just black. I mean, this gets annoying after a while. You're not even going to remove this out. If it was shatterproof, makes sense. But hey, this phone ain't shatterproof. Oh, this thing is coming out. This phone ain't shatterproof. That's for sure. Well, let's see if it bends. Yep. It doesn't bend. Hold right here. I guess you can see it. There is this kind of it flexes a little bit with the bezels, but it doesn't bend. Notification. So if you see here, it does flex a little bit, but then it gets right back to it. And yes, the loudspeaker. This phone is loud. Play on one of my favorite YouTubers video. Yeah. So yeah, this it displays at yep, 720.
Hey, what is up guys, I'm KPHD here, and this is the iPhone 6
good.
Plus. In my iPhone 6 review I mentioned that by upgrading to it from an older iPhone, you get a bunch of the benefits that naturally
really
come
nice.
with a
It's
larger
popping
display
out,
and an
it's
overall
nice,
larger device.
and it's
With the
loud.
iPhone 6 Plus, all of these differences, all the pros and all the cons, are magnified, they're amplified by an even bigger device. So if you're trying to decide between the 6 and the 6 Plus, hopefully I can help you by going over these benefits and drawbacks as someone who's used both phones. Benefit number 1, larger display.
HD, I mean, that guy can just, go on and kill it at the same time. This is the smart screen thing. Yeah, you can read it now. Yeah, it doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't work. The sensor is supposed to be here. If I block the sensor, it's supposed to go out. It just doesn't go out. It just stays there until unless the phone just goes out on its own. It doesn't work. But yeah, although it's a good snappy phone, still works fine till date. Haven't had much of the hanging issue on the phone. I really like that in the phone. Besides that, the phone has worked really well and served me well rather. I mean, the display is, my god, it's so vibrant. feel like the dog will just jump off from the side of the phone. I don't think you will. But look at it. It's too real. I'm just saying 720. I'm not even tripping on 720, but well, this is what it is. And yes, that's all I have to say about this beautiful, you know, piece of slab I used, rather slab of tech that I used for last year. I really like this phone. It had good profiles. It, had, it did sound good. I mean, this thing wasn't that bad. I mean, it's back facing, so if you keep it on a flat surface, you can't hear it. But man, it would be loud. That's it. That's all I had to say about this phone. Oh yeah, one more thing before I forget. This phone sucks when it comes to support from the community and XDA developers. Has no support of the communities. So if you're thinking of putting in cyanogen mod for this phone, well, all the best for that. Getting an old one is not an issue. Like, maybe a KitKat is fine, but if you want to try to put you know root a lollipop ROM on this, yeah, good luck with that. You probably keep waiting and then buy an Nexus. All right, bye. Thanks for your time and